Hello and welcome back to our series of tutorials on how to use the scalable workflow execution engine Saasfee. In the last tutorial, we showcased how you would execute a real-life Cuneiform workflow on top of Hadoop using the Highway scheduler. In this demonstration, we will explore how you could execute a workflow designed using Galaxy, which is a popular web-based scientific workflow management system for creating and running bioinformatics workflows on the fly. Scientists interested in learning how to work with Galaxy are usually referred to the Galaxy 101 workflow, a comparably simple yet real-life workflow computing distributions of mutations over genes. We will see how straightforward it is to run this workflow on Highway with its superior scalability. So let's head over to the Galaxy website at galaxyproject.org. First off, we will have to connect to a Galaxy server to be able to create our workflow. On the Galaxy website, we could register an account and log into Galaxy's public server to design the workflow. Alternatively, we can also launch a local Galaxy server. The extended Saasfee installation includes an installation of Galaxy on all the worker nodes. Note that even when executing Galaxy workflows, Highway needs only access to Galaxy's tool libraries, but does not actually require a Galaxy server to run in the background. Therefore, if we wish to use the workflow design functionality of Galaxy, we will have to start up the server manually. We can do so by launching a new terminal window and entering the command /srv/galaxy/run.sh. We can then connect to the local Galaxy server on port 8080. By default, we can log in as user Highway, password reverse. Back on the Galaxy website, let us now follow the links to the Galaxy 101 screencast, in which users are guided through the workflow creation process step by step. Galaxy 101 introduces the user to the basic concepts of Galaxy, such as how to make data available to Galaxy, how to analyze such data, and how to save these analysis steps in the form of a reusable workflow. Since the creation of this workflow is covered in the Galaxy screencast, we'll speed up this part of the demonstration by a bit. Let us resume to normal speed just before we're about to generate the workflow out of the history. Since Highway expects workflow input data to be located in HDFS, we have to export the input data like so. We can then rename the downloaded files to exons.bat and snips.bat in a terminal. Let us then put these files into HDFS. Now, let us create the workflow and then press Edit. In the workflow editor, we will have to make sure that the names of any input data in the workflow match the file names of our exported input files. Let us therefore rename the input datasets to exons.bat and snips.bat. Similar to the Galaxy 101 screencast, we also mark the last step of the workflow as output and we will then save the workflow. Finally, we can export the workflow from Galaxy like so. Let us now rename the workflow in a terminal. Now we can dispatch the workflow to Highway by entering Highway -w for workflow, galaxy101.ga for the workflow file, -l for language, the workflow language will be Galaxy, -s for summary file, galaxy101.json. Let us once again track workflow progress in the web interface of Hadoop's Resource Manager. We'll notice that the type of the registered workflow is Galaxy. After the workflow has terminated successfully, we can compare the output generated by Galaxy with the output generated by Highway. To do so, we first have to stage in the output data by running stage and then the summary file. As we can see, both outputs are identical. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. We learned how workflows and input data can be exported from Galaxy and prepared for being run on Apache Hadoop using the Highway Workflow Scheduler. If you'd like to know more about Saasfee, Cuneiform and Highway, there is a number of publications listed on the Saasfee website. In the meantime, we hope you had a great experience in designing your Cuneiform workflows and scaling out your workflows with Highway. Thanks for your attention and see you soon.